to look forward to. So people began looking back. Nothing is more addictive than the past.
Ooh, Hugh Jackman navigating the dark world of the past in Reminiscence. In the new sci-fi flick, Jackman plays a scientist helping clients access lost memories with technology. Our own Devo Brown chatted with the Aussie superstar about this brand new film. Looks intense, Dee.
It is very intense. So kind of you're seeing right there, he said people didn't have much to look forward to, so they looked back. So they were trying to access these memories, good memories, sometimes bad memories, sometimes things that you just forgot, like where you left your keys. It could be something like that. It takes him into a dark world of romance and crime, and it's pretty intense. It's good. It stars, of course, Hugh Jackman and Thandaway Newton, who's in this kind of along his side and his right-hand person throughout this entire thing. Talk to the two of them, and they're great. They're so sweet, both of them. Like you mentioned earlier,
nice people.
Hugh Jackman, like that's the first time I've ever spoken to him.
Yeah.
What a gentleman.
He is.
And dude's like a triple threat, right? Like he can sing, dance, act, like all of it. You know, he's also gotten a Golden Globe, an Emmy, 2 Tonys, and a Grammy Award.
All of it.
No big deal for that. So we talk about Thandaway and how real and genuinely kind Hugh is along those lines, and a moment in his career that he wants to live over and over. So that's what people are doing. They live over these same memories. I'm going to ask you guys that question, so think about it now. If there's one moment in your life that you could relive over and over, which one would it be? We'll talk about that after we check out the chat.
When the waters began to rise and war broke out, nostalgia became a way of life.
This technology that your character is all about, man, being able to access people's memories, some cherished moments so they can relive them, maybe some bad moments too. Does that technology, because it's going to happen in real life, we know that, does that scare you or does it excite you?
It actually excites me. The thing about our movie is if you have the opportunity to really go back and live the greatest moments, if your life is not great right now, it's pretty tempting to constantly live in the past, right? My dad took me to one of the most legendary cricket games of all time, which won't mean a lot to anyone watching this show. It was the Centenary Test, 1977. We went down there and we watched it. I actually locked myself out of the stadium. I went to go to the bathroom and walked out of a 100,000 seat stadium and was lost the entire day. So I did watch for an hour. I have no memory of any of the cricket. I just have memory of being absolutely crying my eyes out, being lost all day.
I do have to ask you about Hugh, of course. You know, we got a chance to speak with him. And he is a nice man. That was my first time talking to him. Is he that, like professional Hugh and personal Hugh? What do we need to know about this man?
It's the same person.
Amazing.
Professional, personal, exactly the same person. He does not put on an act for anybody. He is authentic to his core. And the relationship he has with his wife, the way the two of them are so connected in their pursuit of doing the right thing and what that means is just, they will be young forever, those two.
You've had so many great career moments. Is there one that you would want to revisit over and over again? Because in the movie, there's some of the clients that just want one moment over and over again.
When you're working as an actor, or when you're hosting the Tonys or the Oscars, or like the final night of The Boy from Oz on Broadway, it's almost too much to take in. I have a feeling of it, but I would love to go back and really appreciate it. You know, and a lot of the times when you're doing things, there's a bit of a fear, I hope this goes well, and then there's a relief afterwards. I wouldn't mind going back and reliving some of those moments, knowing it's gone okay, and just really relax and enjoy it, you know? So
I'll go back and watch this and be like, did Hugh enjoy his time or not? Because you want to be in the moment.
It's a constant chase. You're chasing that feeling of, and it happens not as often as you like, but it's a bit like, I guess, hitting a hole-in-one or a great golf shot. You just need one per round and it keeps you coming back.
So nice.
What a nice guy.
Great job, Devo.
And thank you. And you know, that's what he said. He wants to live those things in the moment again, because it's hard when you're in it and you're nervous about what the outcome's going to be. So pretty cool. So
you're in your own
for the
head.
two of you, is there a moment that you would like to relive?
I'd go back. My last trip before the pandemic was 2019 Rome. I'd like to relive that.
Good one.
Good time. I think they ran out of Peroni when I was.
Okay.
I think they
very
ran
good.
out.
For me, Dee, it's a tie between my wedding day, because I loved every bit of
Right.
it, and
Yeah, my wedding day.
Oh, okay. He's gonna steal my answer.
Too late.
And
That's what I was going to say. My
my
wedding day.
godson Matthew,
Yeah.
my nephew being born, I was there. I was there with my sister and her
Nice.
husband, and I was there to witness and see him enter the world.
You were,
and it
you were
was
there.
front and
They're
center.
there.
You were like,
Yes, like breathe. I see his hair. He's got a full head of it.
you were
Let's
like,
go.
you
And
were Pat Borders.
she
Like, you were-
knows. Front and center.
Catching,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh
She
yeah.
didn't get the
And it
reference.
was
No, that's
it was
fine.
incredible. It was incredible.
That's awesome.
How about you, D?
You know, there's so many cool things, but I think there's this feeling, you know, he did a sports reference, game-winning shots. I've hit a couple in my life in basketball, and, you know, some more important than others, but that feeling of just lifting up your team and then everybody around you and that excitement, that to me is like something you want, that feeling is what you want to relive.
To savor it.
Yeah, that's it. Reminiscence, if you want to reminisce a little bit, you can do that. The film is in theaters tomorrow. Hugh Jackman, I mean, a star.
Class act.
You could hear a pin drop in this. Everyone was waiting to hear what he had to
That
say.
Academy
Right?
Award's coming, right? He's got everything
You're
else,
right.
basically.
The
It's got to be
EGOT.
there
He's
soon.
got everything else. He's too talented. He's
gotta
too-
be.
And you just kind of, and he's not like the fake nice guy, right?
No.
Like,
No, and that's what
He's the real
that's what
nice.
Dandyway was saying. She said to me, she's like, I don't want to speak out of turn about him and his wife. Like, I don't think I'm going to get in trouble for any of this, but she was genuinely honest about how they are and how he is. She's like, what you see on the screen and how he is on set or whatever is just him.
It is.
He's the nicest dude.
And those junkets are long and arduous, but he really is present in every single
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
one. Like that's just the guy he
Yeah,
is.
he's great. He's great.
They're both lovely.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Great job.
One and
Dee.
only Devo Brown, ho hum, another
It was
major
nice
star.
reminiscing with you.
Reminiscence.
Reminiscing.
Yeah. It's a tough word to say.
It is.
Yeah.
But it's a great movie
So
title.
nice.
It's time to reminisce about the first 5 days or so of this federal election in this country and what's to come. We have representatives who have links to both the NDP, Liberals, and Conservatives. Next, we're going around the horn, a federal election roundtable. Next, good morning, Canada. You're watching BT.